And joining me now is the director of the White House National Economic Council, Kevin Hassett. Mr. Hassett, welcome to Meet the Press.
Great to be here. Thank you.
It's great to have you here. Let's start with President Trump's decision to fire the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Erica McIntyre, who he accused of manipulating job numbers. Mr. Hassett, joining me now is Democratic Senator Alex Padilla of California. Senator Padilla, welcome back to Meet the Press.
Thanks for having me back.
Thank you so much for being here in person. Let's start with the economy. President Trump, as I was just discussing with Kevin Hassett, his decision to fire the head of the former BLS commissioners, wrote a letter calling on Congress actually to investigate what led to the firing of the commissioner and possibly to reverse the move. And we're even. The panel is here. NBC News White House correspondent Yamisha Alcindor, Susan Glasser, staff writer for The New Yorker, Stephen Hayes, editor and CEO of The Dispatch, and Simone Sanders Townsend, former chief spokesperson for Vice President Harris and co-host of The Weeknight on MSNBC. Thanks to all of you for being here. A lot of news to talk about this week. Yamish, let me start with you and President Trump's decision to fire the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics. You heard my conversation with Kevin Hassett. It's obviously going to continue to get backlash heading into this week. What are your sources telling you inside the White House about what was behind this?
Based on my reporting and a lot of conversations with White House officials.
And why does it run the risk of eroding public trust?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, for many people who've lived and worked in other authoritarian countries, this seems like
that point. And you are hearing some very fiery language from Democrats. Leader Chuck Schumer saying, quote, "This is classic Donald Trump, shooting the messenger." What recourse do Democrats have in this moment?
Well, look, I do think
her first interview since losing the 2024 presidential election. The panel is back with us. Simone, of course, I have to start with you. You used to work with the former vice president. Look, I've been talking to Democrats. They're divided over whether they think she should run for president. She obviously left the door open to that. Some people say, yes, she should run. Other people say she can't run after losing 2024.
I mean, how striking that, this person who's benefited from the system, who has been the first woman vice president of the United States, just a few months after losing this historic presidential election, she says, actually, the system is broken.
We'll be back next week because if it's Sunday, it's Meet the Press.